You ever notice how some words just, well, they seem to do all the heavy lifting? They're usually short, super common, but they pack a serious punch. Today, we're putting one of these tiny powerhouses right under the microscope. We are going to dissect the word cook.
So let's get right into it. I'm calling cook a basic word, but what does that even mean, right? Is it just because it's simple, easy to say? Well, turns out there's a lot more to it than that. It's actually way more deliberate. You see, the reason a word like cook gets this special status is because it was, believe it or not, hand-picked. It's on a very specific list that was put together for one big reason, to make learning English a whole lot easier. And here it is, the official name, the Basic English 850 list. Honestly, you can just think of it as the ultimate starter pack for English. Linguists got together and figured out which 850 words would give someone the most bang for their buck, communicatively speaking. And of course, our word cook made the cut.
All right, so let's get to our case study. We're going to really break down the anatomy of cook and see exactly why it's such a perfect example of one of these foundational, basic words. And it's not just about being on some special list. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Cook is one of the 1,000 most common headwords out there. That just means you see it and hear it all the time. It is a true workhorse of the English language. So, what's its secret? How does it do so much? Well, a huge part of its power is its flexibility. Cook isn't just one thing. It's actually living a double life, doing two totally different jobs in our sentences. And here's that double life in action. Check it out. On one side, cook is a verb. It's an action. It's something you do, like Darren will cook. Easy enough. But then, with no changes, that exact same word flips and becomes a noun, a person. Emily is a cook. One word covers both the action and the person doing the action. Now that's what I call efficiency. Okay, let's zoom in on its first job, cook, as an action word. Because even just as a verb, it is incredibly flexible. It's a bit of a shapeshifter, changing to fit whatever story we need to tell.
Just look at how it adapts. You've got the basic form, cook. Then it just adds an S to become cooks when you're talking about someone else. Tack on ed and suddenly you're in the past with cooked. Or add ing for cooking when it's happening right now. With just a few tiny tweaks, this one root word lets you talk about making food in pretty much any context. That is real power.
But wait, there's more. The power of cook doesn't even stop there. This one little word is also the root of a whole family tree of other words. Just think about it for a second. Once you know cook, your brain instantly gets what a cookbook is, a book for cooking, or a cooker, a machine for cooking. Even words like overcook or cookout become totally obvious. You're not just learning one word, you're unlocking an entire network of ideas. Talk about a great return on investment for your brain. So if we take a step back from our little case study on cook, what's the big takeaway here? It's really all about recognizing the hidden genius hiding inside these so-called simple words. These basic words, the ones on that 850-word list, they are the absolute building blocks of English. They're common, they're versatile, and they generate other words. When you master them, you're not just memorizing vocabulary, you're learning the whole system. You've got the tools to build and understand just about anything you want.
So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. After seeing all the power and complexity hiding in a word like cook, what other simple word out there do you think is doing way more work than we give it credit for? Let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning into this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.